If you're waking up tired despite getting enough hours of sleep, the problem is almost certainly it's what's happening the hour or two before you go to bed. And this video is going to look into how you change that. Now here's something that took me way too long to figure out. Sleep isn't just about how many hours that you rack up, it's about the quality of what happens in those hours. And the quality of your sleep is almost entirely determined by what you do in the minutes and hours leading up to the closing of your eyes. Most blokes that I speak to have the same sort of evening. Work stuff bleeds into family time, and then family time bleeds into admin stuff, and then admin stuff bleeds into sitting on the sofa scrolling through your phone until you can't keep your eyes open any longer. And then you just fall into bed and your mind's still racing and you wonder why you wake up at 3 a.m. or feel like absolute death at 6 a.m. despite technically getting 7 hours. That is not rest. That is unconscious stress with your eyes closed, okay? I hope you can see the difference there. What I'm going to share in this video is the actual routine that I find really effective. It's the one that helps me stop waking up exhausted every single morning and genuinely feel recharged and ready to go. And it's not that complicated. It doesn't take much time and it doesn't even require much intention. But once you start doing it, you'll wonder how you even managed before without it. So let's talk about what's actually happening in your brain and your body in the hours leading up to bedtime. Because once you understand this, then the routine will make complete sense. Now, your body has a natural wind down process. As evening approaches, your brain starts producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy and prepares your body for rest. Your core temperature starts to drop, your nervous system is supposed to shift from synthetic mode, fight or flight, high alert, or go, 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 into parasympathetic mode, which is more rest and digest, calm and recovery. The problem is that almost everything about modern life fights against that process. Bright screens emit blue lights that suppresses melatonin production. Your brain sees it and thinks it's still daytime. Checking emails and messages keeps your stress response activated. Your nervous system stays in high gear. I'm really guilty of that, by the way. Alcohol, which a lot of people use to wind down, actually fragments your sleep architecture and kills your deep sleep, even if it helps you fall asleep initially. And eating late or eating heavily close to bed diverts energy to digestion rather than to your recovery, so that don't help either. So by the time you actually get into bed, your body hasn't wound down at all. It's been artificially kept in a state of alertness, and then you wonder why sleep feels like it's doing nothing at all. The bedtime routine is simply about removing those obstacles and giving your body the conditions it needs to do what it's designed to do, which is to sleep and to recover during that sleep. So here's what I find that works, and I'm not going to dress this up, it's straightforward, but straightforward is what works. So 60 minutes before bed, screens down. Not dimmed, not turn on night mode, but actually down, get rid of it. Phone down or out the room is even better. Use an old-fashioned alarm clock, set your alarm on that rather than on your phone. Laptop closed, TV off, no TV in the bedroom. I know this feels like a significant ask, but this single change will do more for your sleep than almost anything else. That hour before bed is your transition window, so use it and try to get consistent with it. Won't be easy to start with, but commit for the short term and let's make it long term. So write it down. The number one reason why men lie awake at night is an overactive mind. You're running through tomorrow's to-do list, replying or sort of replaying a conversation from work, worrying about something that you haven't dealt with yet. Your brain is trying to hold on to all those things because it doesn't trust you to remember it in the morning. So give it permission to let go. Spend 5 minutes writing down everything that's in your head, tasks, worries, things to follow up on, ideas you don't want to lose. Get it out of your brain and onto paper. Your brain can stop holding on. This one habit alone transformed the quality of my sleep. Bit of journaling before bed. Next, you want to do something that relaxes you. For me, This could be reading, actual paper books, not a Kindle. I said about screens. For you, it might be light stretching, a short walk, a conversation with your partner even, because we don't seem to have those enough anymore. Something that brings your nervous system down, something calm, low stimulation, that signals to your body that the day is done and it's time to rest. Next, you want to try your best to keep the bedroom cold and dark. As I'm recording this, it's 30 degrees, not easy to do, but your core temperature needs to drop to initiate deep sleep. A cool room around 17 to 19 degrees dramatically improves your sleep quality. Blackout blinds or a sleep mask if you need them will help as well. Light is the enemy of melatonin. Make your bedroom an environment designed for sleep, not a second living room. We're not nocturnal, guys. Then we got consistency, same time every night. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock. The more consistent your sleep and wake times, the more efficiently that clock runs. Varying your bedtime by 2 hours every single night is like giving yourself mild jet lag on a weekly basis. Pick a bedtime that allows you 7 to 8 hours and stick to it, including the weekends where you can. Now, if this is useful, please hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. This is the kind of content I put out every week. Now, let me tell you what happens when you actually start doing this consistently. Now, because I want to give you a reason to actually implement this beyond feeling less tired, here's what proper sleep does to you. Your hunger will regulate itself. As we talked about in a previous video, poor sleep spikes ghrelin and drops leptin, meaning that you're hungrier and can't feel full properly. So if you fix the sleep, and those hormones will rebalance. You naturally eat less, you will make better food choices, and you'll feel more in control around the food that you're eating without any extra willpower required. Next up, your training results will improve dramatically. The majority of muscle repair and growth happens during your sleep, right? If you're training consistently, but you're sleeping poorly, then you're leaving most of your results on the table. Better sleep means better recovery, which means you get stronger, faster, feel less sore, and have more energy for the next session, making your training more effective. Your mood and your patience will improve. Sleep deprivation has the same effect on your emotional regulation as being mildly drunk. And you've seen those signs on the motorways, right? You react instead of respond. The small things tip you over. You're shorter with your kids, you're shorter with your partner, shorter with yourself. Fix the sleep and the emotional buffer will come back. You become more calm, more grounded, a better version of yourself, the one that your family actually needs. You'll notice that your business performance will improve because your focus and your decision making, your creativity, your problem solving, all that gets better. And it's all because it's heavily dependent on your sleep quality. The sharpness that you used to feel, the ability to cut through a problem quickly and make good calls under pressure, that comes back when you're sleeping properly. Some of the best decisions that I've made business related have come after a run of good sleep, and that is no coincidence. Now, if you want to go deeper into all of this, not just sleep, but the full picture of energy, fitness, nutrition, and mindset for men in your position, then come and join us in Dad Mode Unlocked. It's a free school community for self-employed dads in their 30s and 40s who are done running on empty and ready to actually build themselves back up again. We cover all this and more in a community of men who get it because they're living it just like you. The link is in the description. So with all that said and done, this is what I want you to focus on tonight. Pick one thing from this video and implement it. Just one thing for now. Don't overwhelm yourself. Screens off an hour before bed. Journal down what's in your head. Aim to keep your room cooler and pick a bedtime and stick to it. Just try one of those things for now, and then you can add the other things in as we go. Okay, so just do one thing consistently for the next week or two. Pay attention to how you feel and how different you might feel, because when your sleep improves, everything else will improve. Your energy, your mood, your body, your business, your relationships, all of it runs better when you're actually recovering at night. You spend a third of your life sleeping, so make it count. I'll see you in the next video.